What's happening, cycling pandas? Peter von Panda here. Bought myself this bicycle light. It's a YTL2 10 watt battery powered bike light. I thought I would unbox it here and then we'll get it on a bike and try it out. Hopefully the roads aren't too slick, but just gonna let's do a full unboxing. It looks like we get some instructions here, and then this is how it comes. So we do have, so it looks like the mount here, kind of like GoPro style. Got a strap in here, and then we have this rubber insert so that you can put it around a handlebar and tighten it down, and then looks like we have a little track up here to install it. And then we also have this so that this looks kind of more like those, the GoPro style. This kind of fits in one of those bases. We also have a micro USB cable for charging this bad boy up, a lanyard if you so chose to install that here, and then here's the light itself. And so obviously pretty cool looking, and it has the track that fits the slot here so that you can slide it on these bad boys. Now looks like you would do it this way because there's a ridge there and then there's a little tab. So if I were to slide it on like this, and then it looks like we'd get locked in by putting that under there. I'm kind of guessing. So that little tab locks it in. All right, slides off again. And then that allows it to also go on here. And as you can see, it'd be perpendicular to the handlebars. And then you just press down on there to release it. And here it is, all the info. Obviously, you can get this on Amazon. Little rubberized button up here. This is all a metal housing, which is pretty impressive. Looks like we got a couple LEDs back there, a little rubber cap hiding the micro USB port, and that's pretty much it. So here you can see we have a pretty massive LED, and then I'm assuming these clear covers here that those light up. Let's hit this. Boom! That is pretty bright. I mean, that is bright and a bright white, not a yellow light at all. And if I hit it again, looks like it's going down. Okay, and now we have a strobe. So if that looks like it's high, lower, strobe. So you definitely have 3 settings. What I've noticed here is that these side plastic lenses are basically like little, you can see a little dimple there. They're kind of like lenses that allow some of the light to be reflected out to the side. And so it's going to kind of create like a wider pattern. You know, there's no new or additional LED element. It's just kind of like a pipe to the LED reflector. So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it on the side there, but if I turn it on, what we get is light coming out of the side as opposed to just in that perimeter, right? And that's kind of cool, kind of clever, right? So when it's offset, you're still getting a little light kind of spread out. All right, guys, now because it is winter, it's a little hard to get my bikes out and it's pretty cold, but I wanted to show you this thing out in, you know, the dark. Obviously, I've got some lights on here and stuff like that, so it's not pitch black, but I think this thing is going to be pretty powerful. So if I turn it on there, boom! All right, man, that's the high mode, and look at that. The importance of having a bright light on a bike is because now you're moving at speed. You actually need more throw on, you know, from the light in order to kind of see far enough ahead of you. Now, again, this might be a little hard. I can see those trees, which are pretty far out there, but I can see the road beyond those trees and even the house beyond that road lit up here. I mean, it might be a little hard to see, but that's pretty impressive. And I will say that, you know, there is light coming out to the sides. You know, if I turn it, I can kind of see it. It might be a little hard to capture on camera, but, you know, these little side lights do provide a little bit of extra illumination, you know. Then if we go to the low setting here, again, you know, still pretty bright. Pretty impressed with this, you know. And then obviously we get to the strobe. That's going to catch the attention of whoever you might need to get the attention of while you're out biking and trying to stay safe. So, man, impressive. I like this a lot. This thing is definitely going to be a great bike light, but now I understand why they give it to you as a lanyard, or with a lanyard too, because this can be a really impressive little flashlight. So if you have the lanyard on there and you just want to use that little tab to slide it off your bike, you can definitely you know, take it around as a nice little palm-sized flashlight. Impressive. I'll put a link to it in the description. Peter Von Panda out.